Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to TikToker receives backlash after controversial video goes viral. More TikTok drama. But yeah, I guess as long as it's not drama with me, I don't mind watching drama. So yeah, this is another section of TikTok where there is drama, because there's drama for every genre of everything in life. But yeah, let's see what's happening this time. And please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. Let's get started.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about a situation where a TikToker has received a lot of backlash because of her opinions in a viral video. Now, the TikToker in particular is a TikToker called Megan Mum of Littles with 55,000 followers. Now, her account seems to be like a family account, like she shows like videos of like her kids, for example, what she does in a day and stuff like that. But recently, Megan uploaded a video that went pretty viral. It's on over 500,000 views, where she asked people what they would do in a situation and then goes on to explain what had happened to her.
Okay, I need to know what you would do in this situation, and I'm going to give you like a shortened version of it. So I was at the store with all four boys, 6, 3, 10-month twins, and my 3-year-old was really hungry. He asked for one of these, and he was like, this would make me feel better. It would make me not hungry. And obviously this is not going to fill him up, but he was being really patient and really sweet.
Yeah.
So I was like, sure.
I was like, your 3-year-old said they're hungry and M&Ms? But yeah, she mentioned like, yeah, it's not gonna fill them up.
We'll go ahead and buy it.
Okay, so her kid wants this like
just a snack
cane thing filled with M&Ms. She then goes and buys it, and then when the kid goes to open it, he ends up spilling most of it on the floor.
And as he's trying to open it, he overcorrected and like yanked this off, and about 75% of the M&Ms go flying all over the floor. And instantly, I'm mortified, like, oh, I'm so sorry, there's a mess everywhere. And then I look over and he's sobbing because he's embarrassed.
And now at this point in the video, this is where people are not very happy, because she then goes on to explain how she looked over the woman working behind the till, sees that she goes somewhere else, and she thinks, oh, okay, so does this mean we're going to get one for free to replace the one that was just spilled, or is she just going to clean it up? She then realizes that the person behind the till ends up coming back with a broom, and she thinks, oh,
yeah, to clean up the mess.
The new one.
And so I'm like, it's okay, it was an accident. And the lady at the cash register disappears, and I'm like, oh, moment of truth. Is she going to get another one? Is that weird to assume?
Why would she get yeah, that is
most of it? Or is she getting like something to clean it up? I don't know. And so she comes back with a broom, and I was like, oh, so she's just here to clean it up. Okay.
As she should. That's her job.
He spilled most of them, and he's really sad about it. So I feel like as a good mom, I want to get him more because it was an accident. And so then I asked the lady, I was like, hey, if I like pay for another one now, because I'd already checked out, if I pay for it, can I just go grab it? Because the line's really long, and I don't want to have to wait in line again. And she's like, oh, yeah, of course. And so she goes ahead and, like, types it in. And I was like, okay, $4. Just go ahead and put your card in. And obviously, I offered to pay for it, so I was going to do it, and I did. But, like, at the same time, if it was me, I feel like I would be like, no. Like, you didn't even get to enjoy it. Like, it's fine. It was an accident. Like, I don't know. I kind of expected it for free.
Okay, so you get the gist of it, right? She says that she...
Okay, so she was expecting to get it for free, but I guess she wanted to get it for free, but she also offered to pay for it. But also, I think that just depends on the person at the register and like store policy or whatever, because she said she already checked out, and she gave her kid the thing, and he opened it and like spilled everywhere. Made a mess. So does she want the cash register to tell her to clean it up because her son made a mess? No, because the cash register the worker cash register doesn't work. The worker could also assume, oh, that's her child made the mess, so she has to clean it up. But no, she works there, so she got the broom, she cleaned it up. So why would she assume that the person at the register would offer a free thing because her son made an accident? What? I can't speak English. Her son accidentally spilled all those M&Ms, but like she paid for the product, and her son made a mistake on accident. So I'm not sure why she would expect it for free. Like, if the person at the register was nice, they could have been like, or maybe they are nice, it doesn't matter. But if the person at the register wanted to give them one for free, then that's on them. Like, if they wanted to, they could have, but they didn't. So it's not like something you should expect, because the other way around, she could have expected you to clean up the mess because it's your kid that made the mess. So
expected to get it for free, which I think probably isn't the best wording to use. She says that in a later video as well. But she did end up paying for it again. She got to cut the line to pay for it again as well.
See,
and yeah,
and also she got to cut the line to pay for it. Like, the lady could have been like, no, get to the back of the line. Like, she was nice about it. Like, she was just doing her job, being nice about the whole situation. She cleaned up the mess. She could have been rude, like, oh my gosh, like, you made this mess, blah, blah, blah. She was so nice about the whole situation, but
like, a lot of people are pissed off with this situation because of the expectation that it should have been for free. Most people's opinions that I've seen, I mean, we are going to read the comments in just a second, is just people basically saying, like, well, it was you or, like, your kid, I guess, in this situation who spilt them. It didn't come spilled, so why would you get one for free? Also, I think an important part to note is that someone working behind the till in a shop who maybe is...
And, like, what if they walked outside and the candy was spilled outside? Will she still expect it to be free? She gonna walk back in the store and be like, oh, my son spilled these outside, can I get another one for free? Like, just because it happened in front of the worker, you expect it to be free? Like, what if it spilled in the car? You gonna go back in the store and tell them what happened and expect it to be free? Like, no, you have to go back and buy another one. Just because it happened in front of her doesn't mean you should assume that it would be free because sympathy or something. I don't know.
Isn't the manager. I don't know if they would have, like, the power to be able to say, like, oh yeah, I'll give you it for free. I would assume not, but I don't know. I guess it would depend on the place, right? I just know.
Yeah, it depends on the place and the person.
I definitely wouldn't have been able to do that. But Megan then goes on to compare it to, like, a restaurant and says that if you spilled your food at the restaurant, you would get food for free.
If you were at a restaurant and you, like, dropped your food, or if you, like, spilled your drink, they would just replace it. They wouldn't expect you to eat it off the floor or to not have anything. But, like, at this store, since I purchased it, is it, like, my problem now? Like,
yes.
Oh, he dropped it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's the original video, right? And like I said before, the comments weren't exactly on Megan's side. Now, the problem is here, a lot of the comments have been, like, deleted or blocked. We can actually see it's only got 16 comments on the video. It's got over 500,000 views. There would obviously be more than 16 comments. But there is still a few comments on here. There's comments like, I would help her clean it up and buy another one, haha. It's not her problem. I assume they're talking about the person behind the till here. You break it, you buy it. Of course you should have paid for it. Next time, wait till you're in the car to give it to him. So yeah, I don't know how she chose, like, what comments she was deleting, because there is still quite a few comments on there that of people, like, disagreeing with her, kind of similar to the stuff that has been deleted. Maybe it's like an automated TikTok thing where they delete comments, I don't know. But not only is it the comment section, there is also a bunch of TikTokers that have now came out and made videos about this
reaction
videos
videos.
Their thoughts. Now, this video in particular is from an account called Unplugged Moments, and this is what she had to say.
Ma'am, why would you assume that the cashier at a store would be responsible in giving you another free M&M candy cane after your son ripped the top of the candy cane off and then most of it go flying everywhere?
And then she goes on to kind of, like, react to Megan's video where Megan says, like, am I weird for, like, assuming that it would be for free? To which she says yes.
Moment of truth. Is she going to get another one? Is that weird to assume?
Yes, it is.
And then goes on to say that she would never expect someone to...
Not with the lighting, too.
Like, her or her kid had spilled something, and then says that if it was her in a situation, she would use it as, like, a teaching moment.
I would never have expected that the cashier was going to return with a new one. Maybe a manager, but not a cashier. So you could have gone to customer service and maybe they could have helped you there. But what I would have expected from a parent like yourself is for make it a teaching moment and then have your child pick up as many M&Ms that he could until the lady came back.
See, like, if there was something wrong with the packaging and you handed it to your son and all the M&Ms just fell out randomly by itself, then you would get one for free. But you bought a perfectly good product, gave it to your son, he opened it, and then the M&Ms flew everywhere. So, I don't know, maybe you should just tell your son, like, be careful next time. And also, she just kept this M&M thing to make a video. Like, she gave it to a 3-year-old. Did she give M&Ms to her other kids? I don't know.
room.
And then ends the video by saying if this had happened anywhere other than the store, like if it happened in the car park or in the car or at home,
That's what I
would you
said.
expect one for free? No, so you shouldn't expect one for free if it happened in the store. And then goes on again
Didn't I
to
just
say
say that?
that the cashier wouldn't be able to make that decision anyways.
But after he spilled my child,
What is
I
going
never
on?
taught my child. Let me ask you, had this happened in the parking lot and he spilled it there or in your car or at home, would
That
you
is what I said.
expect the retail store to replace it for you? At the end of the day, the cashier doesn't have a power to give out free merchandise. That's going to be handled through customer service or a manager, and it's going to vary from retail to retail.
Now, interestingly, this video we just watched is actually
I
on
feel like
1.2 million views.
there's an
It's
echo
on
in
over
here.
double the amount of views that Megan's original video is. And there isn't comments that have been kind of like hidden on here, so we can kind of see the gist of what people were saying in the comment section. The top comment in the video says, when I saw her name say Mum of Littles, I knew exactly where the story was going to go. We got more people saying, please tell me the original is just satire. There's more comments saying she thought she was at Disney. I bet she didn't offer to clean it up either. That's on 30,000 likes. So
See,
kids spill candies
the
in
cleaning
store,
part
she
too,
expect
like-
getting enough one for free. That's on 9,000 likes. So you can see people clearly aren't happy with the video. Now, what I will say is there is quite a few comments on there that I think are going too far. Not particularly, like, specifically the ones that I read out there. Ones that I didn't read out for a good reason. There were some, like, really, like, harsh comments that were, like, very personal. And in fact, in the new video that Megan made where she's responding to a comment, you can actually see it on screen right here. It says, why on earth would you expect to be given free candy as a reward for your crotch goblin making a mess? I pity your kids and the people who will have to deal with them for the rest of their lives. I think that's a bit too far, don't you?
But yeah, like, she needs to teach her kids, like, you can't get everything for free, and also you need to be careful sometimes, and also if you make a mess, maybe you should try to clean it instead of crying. But
yeah, I think it's clear to see why a lot of the disagreements here, like in terms of like expecting.
Oh, no,
something for
just
free. You
teach
shouldn't
them
ever expect
something.
something for free if you or your kid or whoever it is spills something, right? I think the wording was pretty bad in the original video, and because of the backlash, Megan has now made this response video. So she starts off by kind of like mentioning the original video, and then says that the internet clearly didn't like it.
I don't even know where to start. Well, first off, if you don't know who I am the girl who posted the candy cane video
she still
where
has
my
it.
son spilled his M&Ms. Yeah, the internet didn't like my thoughts about that.
And then goes on to mention the comments and says like TikTok blocked like 700 comments, and then goes on to say that she's going to be answering a lot of the questions that she received.
And before I answer some of the questions that I got a lot of, I want to say TikTok has banned well over 700 comments for bullying. Some of the comments that I got the most of. First one, why didn't I clean it up? Let me just paint this picture for you. We are at Joann's. It is a very narrow cash register area. There is a long line of people. I am pushing a double stroller. I have a 3-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. They're standing where they should be.
But yeah, that's weird to say, because if you accidentally drop something in the store, or if someone drops something in the store, the people at the store have to clean it up because that's their job. Like, they're not going to give you the broom for you to sweep it because you don't work there. So that's kind of weird to say. And also, it was an accident. And also, they're lucky it's M&Ms and not like liquid or something sticky.
3 bags that I'm having to hold while I'm holding a baby and supposed to be pushing a stroller, and my kid's crying. There was no way that I was able to do it.
And then goes on to respond to the people saying that a cashier wouldn't be able to offer a free one anyways.
The cashier is not able to just give me a free one. Why would I want her to get fired, and why would I expect her to pay for it for me? I never expected her to pay for it, ever. Never said that. And no, I don't want her to get fired over a $4 piece of candy. I don't work in retail, never have, and I don't know the rules. But I do know that I've been in stores before where things have dropped. I've seen other people break things. I have had experience in this area, and never, ever, ever have I seen somebody not replace it.
I don't know, obviously that could very well be true.
Depends on the
I don't know
store.
what Megan has saw before. I know that
It depends what broke.
Before, when I went to like a food truck, for example, and bought chips, spilled the things because I'm a bit clumsy, and went and bought new ones, and obviously I wouldn't get free food because of that. That specific situation happened specifically if you've seen our like van life channel, which will come back eventually, by the way. It's winter, it's not as appealing at the minute. But when we went and did like the water obstacle course thing, if you've seen that video, that happened then. And yeah, like I said, you wouldn't expect one for free in that situation. And at stores, I don't think you would expect that either. Maybe you could be hopeful that you'll get for free. You might be like, oh, it might be nice if we just get one for free here, but it wouldn't be
like,
something that you
don't
then
expect
maybe go on
it,
TikTok about and
but
say
it's
that
like,
you
it would be
expect
nice to get it for
And
free.
Megan actually goes on to compare it to a situation that she had at Disney where she did get something for free, and then she says like, of course people are going to say, oh, but it's Disney, but either way she says it's like an unspoken rule.
I had a situation once at Disney. I dropped a lollipop, and what happened? They saw me and they were like, oh, of course. Yes, and I know in the comments you're gonna be like, well, it was Disney, they have to do that, and they don't have to do that. No
But
store
also,
has to, but it's kind of like that unspoken rule where it's like, they see it, they
probably
want good customer service, they want you
doesn't
to come back.
cost them
I
much
should not have said
to give you another lollipop.
but I didn't expect. I was hopeful, and when it didn't happen, guess what? I didn't say anything. I didn't ask. I wasn't rude.
Yeah, I think the line saying that she expected it was definitely like, a big part of it. I don't think the backlash would have been as bad if she said maybe she was hopeful. I just don't think people thought it was like a situation that needed to come over to TikTok, right? Now, at this point in the video, Megan then goes on to respond to the comments of people saying that she is entitled.
I'm entitled. No, I am not entitled. The comparison that comes to mind is, you know how like women do this thing sometimes with men where like they hope that something specific is going to happen, like, oh, maybe he'll surprise me on a date and maybe he'll do this and that, but then it doesn't happen. It's like one of those situations you're hopeful, but you don't have like these set expectations. It's just like, oh, that would be really nice if this happened. And are you let down if it doesn't happen? Yeah, you could be.
And then again says that if she was in the position that like the cashier was in and she was able to, she would have given it for free.
I just know that
Yeah, why
if I
not?
was in the position where I was able to do that, I would. So I was hoping that the same would be returned. But obviously, I get it. In the comments, she's not a manager. She can't do it. It's not a mom and pop place. You can say that while being nice.
And then ends the video saying that she knows she is a kind person and she wants people to not be so hurtful.
Like, I wasn't going to explain myself because I feel
People
like
do the most
should
when
just, like, you
they're
know,
behind their
been
keyboard
done with this.
and you
But
can't see
then
their
it
faces.
kind of hurt. Like, if you know who I am and you know my heart, I am a very kind person.
She does seem
and
nice.
am
I was gonna say that at the
constantly
end.
worried about how other people feel, how I make other people feel. You might not have gotten that from that 2-minute video, and I am so sorry about that. Let's all relax and not say hurtful things on the internet.
But yeah, I was gonna wait till the video's over, but I'll say it now because she mentioned it. She does seem like a nice person, and she doesn't seem like a Karen. I guess her video, she was just expressing her thoughts, like, oh, I thought they would have done this, but yeah, not everything can happen that way, and also it's like a teaching moment for her son, so hopefully she taught him like not to be so crazy opening the candy, and also like you can't expect everything for free, you can't expect this and that, but yeah, I guess she was just expressing her thoughts in the moment, like, oh, I thought this would happen, but I guess not, but also it's on the internet, so of course people are gonna be like crazy about it. Well, some people might be nice about it, but some people are gonna be crazy about it because they're just projecting hate onto you, which is kind of weird. But yeah, if like the other lady said, if this happened outside of the store or in the car, you wouldn't expect the same thing. But yeah, I get it. Like, it would be nice to get it for free, like the cash register lady, cashier saw what happened. It would be nice to get it for free, but saying that she expected to get it for free, I think the wording messed her up in that video.
Because I'm a good mom. I'm a nice person.
But yeah, she seems like a nice person.
To be respectful and kind.
She doesn't give me Karen vibes.
I don't know, good people.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I did see some comments that were like pretty personal, that just went too far, and that should never be the case in any situation regardless. But of course, people are definitely allowed to voice their opinions if they disagree, and the comment section definitely seems to disagree. I think the fact the cashier cleaned it up without even flinching and let you buy another one without lining up again shows great customer service and they felt bad for you. Yeah, I would say that too, to be fair. I went back and watched your original video after seeing this, and it was wild. You went, oh, can I please pay for a replacement? And she said, yeah, sure, and that annoyed you. Comparing customer service at Disney World versus your local Joann's is insane. insane. We have actually got a comment defending Megan here that says, I'm surprised by these comments. I accidentally dropped a small bottle of maple syrup after checking out at a store and it cracked. And the associate went and grabbed me a free replacement. And yeah, of course, that definitely can happen.
Depends on the store, I guess.
Great, right? If you got a free one, that definitely does happen. But again, that kind of is unrelated to the situation, because it's not a case of like, oh, there is no other stores that would ever give you something for free. It's like the expectation that people definitely disagree with. We've got even more comments saying unspoken rule. I've seen many places that have signs saying you break, you buy. And then we've even got other comments from people who kind of don't even believe the story and says, be for real, those candy cane M&Ms are hard as heck to open. 1 + 1 does not equal 2 here. I mean, can't say I've ever had an M&M candy cane before, so I don't know how true that is.
Same.
But clearly this person doesn't believe that the kid even opened them. And I assume it's saying that Megan did it. But yeah, either way, that is the full situation. I would love to know your thoughts.
Okay, so that's basically the end of the video. But yeah, she seems like a nice person. Like, getting hate, like strong hate, for this is kind of weird. People have nothing else to do, I guess, so they just go on TikTok and type behind their keyboards because no one knows who they are in real life. But yeah, like, spilled candy. I think the use of expected to get it for free messed everyone up. But yeah, I think it would be nice. Like, oh yeah, I hope I could have gotten one for free, but didn't. But yeah, she offered to pay for it. She paid for another one. Like, it's all good. And yeah, she's just expressing her thoughts about what she hoped for. But she used the word expected. But yeah, the situation's over. But yeah, people in the comments like to be crazy sometimes. So that's weird. Get a life. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.